Today we are replacing the 50 amp male RV plug with a Camco PowerGrip handle type. These plugs do wear out over time and eventually don't make a good connection. Plus, the rubber coating protecting the wire seemed to have shrunk over time, exposing the wires right by the plug here. I'm also replacing the so-called dog bone that allows the 50 amp male coming from the RV to plug into a 30 amp landline that I have from the house. This keeps my RV always powered for the main necessities while parked. We'll get started by reviewing the new 50 amp male plug. As you can see, it comes with a nice grip handle to make it easy to plug and unplug. It comes with instructions and a diagram showing what size lengths to cut and splice the wires. Next, we take the old plug and cut it off the cable. I'm using a hacksaw, or you could use a plier cutter. We take off about 3 inches of insulation that protects all 4 wires. After that, we cut off the rope material between the wires. Now we start taking the plug apart. I start with loosening the 2 long screws from the strain relief clamp. This strain relief clamp also has a spacer for smaller wire cables, in which we will not be using. It's a fastener that holds the cable in place. I'm leaving it on just to show its position for now. Next, we take off the 3 screws that hold the cover and gain access to the connection points of all 4 wires. All 3 screws are the same size, and we make sure we save them in a safe place. This is what I wanted to show, how the fastener will hold the wire cables fastened so it won't pull on the wires that will be screwed onto the individual connection points. Now it's time to start trimming the wires. The specified lengths on the diagram provided, the white wire is about 1.5 inches long. The green wire is already cut to 3 inches, and red and black is 2 inches. Now that we have all 4 wires cut to size, we strip the ends to about 3/4 of an inch. We marked each one, and having misplaced my splice tool, I cut the rubber with a blade from each wire. Now that all 4 wires are stripped back, we go ahead and twist them so they are nice and tight. The next step is to wire the new plug. I loosen the screws from each tab. As you can see, the tabs can be pushed up so you have better access to the screws on the sides. But I'll leave them all in when I put in the white wire, which is the shortest, just to make sure all the rest are the correct length. I also take off the strain relief valve so I can insert the wire more easily. All the rest seem to be the correct length, so we take all the tabs out and insert the wires in each one, leaving the green one at the very top for last. I reinsert the tabs in the box. And insert the green wire in the round tab. Tighten it up. And make sure all the wires are tucked in properly so they won't interfere with the cover. We put the cover on and insert the 3 short screws for it. Tighten them up. And last, we install the strain relief clamp with the 2 long screws. It's a good idea to tighten each side a little bit at a time so it will grip evenly around the cable. And this is the end of the installation of a male 55 amp RV plug. I will include the links for these parts in the description below. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And I hope this will help someone out there, and have a great day.
You can't run a 50 amp with a 30 amp. So that's why we use the dog bar. I don't use this when I get to the campsite. This is just to keep the motorhome juiced up. When we go away, I do this. When I get to the campground, I do this. And this is what I use at the campground, directly to 50 amp. And with a handle like this, very cool. That's about it.